All right, what's up, guys? So I know it's been a little minute since I've posted anything as far as just social media and whatnot. I just been working on a few things. So to bring y'all up to speed, really, like low key, just jump right into it. So I've been working on some videography. I just started doing videos, caught me a nice little mirrorless camera, Fujifilm XS10, and I just really been honing my skills, practicing and doing stuff like that. I actually have some videos up, so if you haven't actually followed my videography page, go ahead and do that. That's everything's on Instagram, so it's BBG Films. That's Beta Gamma Films. Go to that page, support that page, like, follow, do all that. Whether you're watching this on like YouTube or Instagram or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just support wherever you at. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm only monetized on Instagram, so I'm primarily using my main channel to just be a creator and get that bread. You feel me? But I went up to Marshall. My grandmother had a surgery. Everything went well. Thank you, Most High. And while I was out there, I tried to, anytime I'm in like a new environment, I try to practice my skills. So I have a gimbal, I got the mirrorless camera, and I went out and just shot some cool shots in the country. And put together like a nice little collage of clips. So, without further ado, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to run the collage. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all see what I did with putting together with like the music and everything. And then after the collage plays, I just kind of talk about like my creative process and how I put it together. So stay tuned. And your boy will be right back. So, big thing with the clip is my favorite ones were the trees, right? So having a gimbal allows you to get those like really smooth like pan or pull, like push in and pull out shots, and keeps everything like really smooth, whereas like handheld sometimes makes things really shaky. But the thing I really liked was my favorite shot was like with the trees, just kind of doing a rotational walk around the trees and keeping the tree like centered. I feel like that's like a real cinematic look that, you know what I'm saying, I've been having to practice with, just because having a gimbal, you don't just pick it up and you get really good at shooting things the way you're supposed to. There is a little bit of a technique to it. But really getting that down for the very first time, like this isn't the very first video I've shot. I've been out practicing, but though, like I really like the way those came out. In whole, just how I captured that. The other part, man, like color. Like I really like playing with the colors, right? So I loved how like I used a very grungy, very gritty LUT, which if you don't know what a LUT is basically, think about like when you're on Instagram and you go to the filters tab and you put that filter on your picture, and it just kind of changes the colors and gives it like a super cool look, right? I really like using LUTs. And on this one, I used a very like grungy, like dingy LUT, so it made it look very like metallic or whatever. So once I threw it into the computer, put the LUT on there and started doing a color grade, what I liked was the fact that like I got everything in the foreground to be kind of desaturated and kind of like very, very almost old school Kodak film look. But it was super dope to see how the sky came out super, super blue. Like if you look at that very, very last clip on the collage, like the video I put together, like that blue was just so like pure. Like I don't even know how to explain it, but it was just such a cool separation to see how the blue in the sky just really popped. While everything in the front had that very like desaturated, almost like less than lifelike look. Other than that, man, I really kept like the tones really warm. In the whole shot, I just feel like I really want to set that kind of like back in the day, like old school, backyard, like feel and vibe. And I felt like that warmer, like you can see like the yellows and the browns are. They're just like grungy. It looks very rust. That's what it is. It's like it has a really rustic like look to it. And I kind of wanted to keep that feel throughout the whole video. So if you see like the oranges and the reds are a little bit more desaturated, but the color still pops like really, 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 really heavy. And that took a while to do because like I don't know if a lot of people use DaVinci Resolve, but that's like the main color grading tool that like a lot of professionals use, and I'm just like starting out with that, and it was just like super dope to see how much I could push the colors in this particular video. Now, one thing I'll show you is just like in one clip to give you guys like an example. So if you look at, it's towards the end, there's a clip where I'm taking a pan in of the trailer, and I'm panning by one of the fenders, and if you look, I'll show you. Is like it's so dope how like once I did the grunge and the color grade on it, it had this very rustic look in the fender. It was very like more orangey brown, and then when you take the filter or the color grade off, right, you see how flat and unlike appealing it looks. It looks just so boring, you know what I mean? So it's like super dope to be able to go into this and really just like push the colors to exactly how I wanted it. And then if you look in the sky in the background, it's just so blue. Like I just like I wasn't planning on getting it to be that separated, like color wise, but to get the blues and the browns to be so far on the other end of the spectrum, where the blue is like super super saturated and bright and in your face, but then that brown is very just rustic and grungy, like. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine what this would have looked like if I actually had like a skid or like some people in it. You know what I mean? Which is one thing I missed with this particular thing is like I wish I had like some type of person, either walking by or opening the door. I think that would have added to the cinematic appeal of this particular clip. But all in all, man, I'm really like just happy with how this came out. The music fit really well. The color grade came out crazy good. And I'm only using 8-bit. I know that a lot of y'all watching this are probably like, I don't know what any of these technical terms are, but for my video heads, 8-bit is very hard to manipulate colors whenever you're doing video. So to push these colors as much as I did in this video was I'm excited about my skill level just because I'm progressing pretty fast. I only have been doing this for about maybe 3 months. And to be able to pick up something like DaVinci Resolve, which is like a pro scale program for color grading, and then taking those clips and throwing it in Adobe Premiere and chopping it all together in a whole nine. On the next video, though, I plan on doing a little bit more with like the sound design, getting a little bit more creative and making the sounds match the special effects that I put in there. But all in all, man, like I just hope that you guys support this next move or this next phase that I'm doing with videography. Check out my BBG Films Instagram. That's where I have like my music videos and a few other different types of videos up there, a boxing video, whole nine. And then I'll just be doing more video breakdowns and video collages in the future. I just hope that you guys take the time to support the channel, support the Instagram, and just watch your boy grow. Till next time, it's your boy Black Zeus, BBG gang. We in the building. Out.